Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Carter Jones. We back with another video. My bad, y'all. I was supposed to drop this video yesterday for day one, and then drop one today for day two of the Cardi B trial versus Imani Ellis, a security guard for a doctor office back in 2018 in LA, when Cardi went to a doctor when she was pregnant, and the security guard was trying to videotape her. She was at the doctor, and no one even knew she was pregnant yet. So she was trying to keep that secret. And first of all, you're in a doctor office, so we know a lot about the HIPAA laws and everything. And second, why are you recording somebody in a doctor office while they taking care of their personal business? And you work for the security guard company that's supposed to be protecting the workers there and the patients there. But instead, you took it upon yourself to try to get some clout and post a video on YouTube or Facebook, whatever you were going to do. So she's alleging that Cardi assaulted her and made her lose her job. So day one, they called Imani up to the stand and questioned her, the plaintiff, her lawyer, and the defense attorney, Cardi B's attorney, also questioned Imani. And she claimed that she's suing Cardi for assault and making her lose her job. And then they questioned Imani day one, and come to find out, she was fired from her job for being aggressive. She was fired from her job for Allied for getting in the altercation with Cardi B and filming her. So it wasn't ever Cardi B's fault, so they caught her lying about that yesterday in court. Allegedly. All this is alleged. About that yesterday in court. And after the incident happened, her supervisor told her to fill out an incident report. She didn't fill out the incident report for 2 days. And Imani didn't expect for them to bring up and have a copy of the incident report, which showed that she allegedly, everything's alleged that she lied in an incident report. And so it ain't looking too good for her anyway. And then she was on the stand just halfway, like they asked her a question, she smirking a little bit, like it's crazy. She was like laughing, and she just was allegedly getting caught in so many like stories. It was insane. It looked like a bad day for the plaintiff, Imani Ellis. And then the judge also ruled in Cardi B's favor for day one to get some of Imani Elliott's evidence throughout. So it was a big day one win for Cardi B. It definitely was. And then day two, which was today, Imani first of all, day one, come to find out, she called her mother after the incident happened. This lady is probably 48, 55. She called her mom after the incident, and her grandma or something like that too after the incident, which was crazy to me. And then even the comments were saying it during court, because it was live, and it was saying that they was on her mouth, like, dang, girl, woman calling her mother after she get in an argument with somebody that she allegedly started. So now, like I said, day two here. And day two, they call her mom up on the stand as a witness, asking her mom all these questions. They call her grandmother up to the stand, which was crazy. I don't know, what does her mom and her grandma had to do with the incident that happened? What can they prove or disprove that went on that day? They weren't there. And their testimony can't be really took with a grain of salt, because it's their daughter who's looking to gain $2 million off of this. So why wouldn't they lie for their daughter if they had to? Which I would think, my personal opinion. This is all my opinion about everything. I'm entitled to my own opinion. That's how I feel. So I don't know. Why would they call them up there? Why would her lawyer, Imani lawyer, call her own parent and grandparent up there? It didn't make no sense to me. Like, I wouldn't think the jury would even listen to anything they would have to say, really. Then they called a plastic surgeon up there. And mind you, all this happened back in February 2018, which is crazy. 7 years ago. It just all happened in 2018. Then they called the plastic surgeon to a stand. She claimed that Cardi B scratched her in the face with 3-inch nails. And they also had something like, I think they're trying to say like she didn't really get scratched or something. Or that she didn't have the scratches when that occurred. Like, I think they trying to say like she did the scratches on her own later on and a date before she went to the doctor. Cause she didn't go to the doctor for mad long, y'all. Like, mad long. It happened in February, March, April. I think they said she didn't go to the doctor to either April, like 2 months later or something like that. And she also went and tried to get workman's compensation. However, she couldn't get it because she was fired. So they denied her workman's compensation. And however, when they called the plastic surgeon up there, and then mind you, the plastic surgeon is getting paid to be at court. He talking about he missing like $20,000-$30,000 to be there that day, today, to be in court today. He's missing $20,000-$30,000, so he was charging them. So you know the defense, the plaintiff, Imani Ellis, and her lawyer is trying to, put that on Cardi too. Oh, she gonna pay for this? So they asking him, who usually pay for this? He the people who call me for witness usually pay me. But in this sense, I guess it'd be the plaintiff and the defense be paying me if they find Cardi B in the wrong. Now, if they don't, which I don't think so, to keep it real, and don't listen to Cardi B music, I'm not no fan, so I don't have a stake in it, to tell you the truth. Ain't no money going in my pocket. I could care less what happens, actually. However, I am into giving out the news and giving out my opinion on what's right and what's wrong, how I feel what's right and what's wrong, my personal opinion. And so far, it ain't looking too good for the lady Imani Ellis. And she looked like she was capping. I promise you, first of all, she was just up there smiling and smirking. Like, anybody that was hurt in an incident when somebody assaulted them not going to be up there like it's game, like it's all a joke, like they taking it for a joke, and that's how I felt like she was taking it as a joke. And back to the plastic surgeon, he did say that which I don't know, I personally need plastic surgery for a scratch on the face with some nails. Like, however, if it occurred, if Cardi even did it, you feel me? Because allegedly she did have some, but she didn't have it till later on, which the defense is trying to prove. Because if they were so bad, why you wait for 2 months to go? Why did you wait 2 months to go to the doctor for something severe, is what you're saying, how deep they was. However, he's saying she did have it, and he was like, and they showed a video of him recording, the doctor recording himself. Like, I guess it's his personal notes. He's recording himself saying how much, what cost, why it costed this much, and what fingers did what scratch, and he was saying like an index finger, it's going to be the probable cause of one scratch, and then another scratch could be on the middle finger or something like that. And it just was crazy. It was crazy. And then they called Cardi B to the stand. And they was asking Cardi B, they was asking Cardi B, they started asking her questions. Yeah, I'm trying to get back up there. They started asking Cardi B questions about, like, yesterday she had a different wig on. It was like a little bowl cut wig. They was on her in the comments about that. But yeah, they was asking Cardi B questions about like who came and tried to split them up from the argument they was having. And there was like a receptionist and a doctor. They were asking about her security guard. Is her security guard supposed to be there to protect her if something happened? And why didn't she tell the security guard she was going to an OBGYN clinic? Because allegedly she didn't tell him that. She was telling him he was going to a regular doctor or something. And she trying to tell them, like, why would I tell a man that I'm working with or that works for me that I'm going to a vagina doctor, OBGYN? I guess it's a little embarrassing for a lady to tell a man, which is understandable. Now, I'm probably not even embarrassing, but you don't want them in your personal business like that. Your security guard, you don't want them in your business like that. So they asking her why and all this, and she telling them, like, then he asking her what kind of nails she got on now, and how long are they, and how long would it take for her to turn them into 3-inch nails like she Wolverine or something. Like, it was just insane. Excuse me, it was just insane. Now, you know, Cardi got top-notch lawyers. We know that. And Imani Ellis, you know when you're doing something like this, you got good lawyers that'll take it pro bono. Not pro bono exactly, but don't get paid until you get paid type situation. And I still heard she didn't. I gotta do my research. I was gonna do it before I did the video too, but I forgot to look up who her lawyer was, Imani Ellis, and what's his stature in being a lawyer, any cases he ever had prior, and stuff like that. Was he basically a big kahuna, small fry pup? You feel me? And a few people were saying he was like a pup, small fry pup. However, he's doing a lot of objections, and the judge was overruled, and he was pissed off. And then the judge threw some more stuff out on Imani Ellis and them that had him upset. It was some witnesses, I think, as well. And it was something else. It was some witnesses. Yeah, it was some witnesses, and they saying, like, well, my witnesses can come up. I don't think they should be able to come up. And Cardi B lawyer, like, well, my witnesses, somebody that was actually standing right there who can disprove what you're saying and can prove what I'm saying. Like, so they're an essential part of this case. And essential part of this case, and I usually take notes. I didn't take it because this trial ain't gonna be too long. They said it's only gonna be for about 2 weeks, maybe. Most of the time, if you like look at this bar right here, from like this red, from like this part of the red, I say like from this part of the red all the way to like right here was lunch break. Literally. Like here all the way over here was like lunch break. And then from here to here is the mama from Imani Ellis, the grandmama, the plastic surgeon. Oh, and they called up the workman's compensation lady. She like right here, and they just getting into Cardi B right here. They rung the workman's compensation lady, and they said she's like she don't deal with physical stuff. They only deal with mental stuff for this workman's comp. That was the type of workman's comp that lady was. And however, she does write down any physical stuff that she see. And she wrote down that the girl didn't have no physical, nothing from no assault. She didn't have any scratches. She didn't blah, 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 blah. And she went there before she went to the doctor. This is the crazy part. You did all this stuff before you went to a doctor for some alleged scratches that Cardi B allegedly put on you. Feel me? What you know, what some people would do to sue a millionaire, which they could possibly get $2 million about off. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's people, boy. I feel like you the security guard for the doctor office. You shouldn't even be in nobody's business. You supposed to be there securing it and making it a safe environment for the workers and patients. Instead, you on your phone, which you shouldn't have out, recording people in the doctor office. What you shouldn't be doing. And that's first and foremost. And none of this wouldn't have started if you wouldn't have did that. So I feel like she in the wrong already. Then for part of her lawsuit to be for losing her job. And then when they questioned her yesterday, they're gonna ask her like, did you plan on staying at this job forever? She's like, yeah, I plan on not going nowhere. I love my job. And in fact, you wanted to be a police officer, right? She said, yes, I definitely wanted to be a police officer. I soon was gonna try to take the test for a police officer. Alright, so I'm thinking alright, you just said you was planning on, because now she's trying to get money from the job for lost wages. So she trying to make it seem like she was going to be there for the remainder till she retired. But now you saying you wanted to be a cop and you was going to end up taking a cop exam to be a cop. And she messed that up too, so now you need money for that. You can't be doing both. You was either going to leave this job to be a cop eventually, or you was going to stay at this job until you retired. Which one is it? And then that's even thrown out the window now because she got fired for recording in her workplace, having her phone out and starting an altercation with somebody. Yes, they had put all this up from her supervisor and everything. They had all these papers from the supervisor saying that she got fired. It wasn't due to nothing Cardi B did. It was from her self-action she got fired. So already half of your lawsuit is out the window. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. I'll be here tomorrow to have day 3, man, and I have a little bit more info for y'all. I have a lot more info for y'all, really. Y'all let me know what it is, man. It's Cardi Jones, y'all. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. And don't forget to go to my sports channel, Cardi's Playbook, man. We talk sports, and what? More sports. Follow me on Twitch, Cardi Jones 7. I'm there every night. I'm about to hop on there now. From around 9 to 7 in the morning. What time is it? Yeah, from around 9 to 7 in the morning. Sometimes I be late like now. I get on at 12, 1 in the morning to 7 in the morning. But y'all get at me, man. Thanks.